When you hear the name Daddy Owen, you think of powerful gospel hits, heartfelt lyrics, and a man who carried Kenya's gospel industry on his shoulders for years. But behind the music is a story of love, heartbreak, resilience, and healing. Daddy Owen, born Owen Mwatia in Kakamega, rose to fame in the early 2000s with songs like Vanity and Bona. He quickly became one of Kenya's most celebrated gospel artists, but like many public figures, his personal life eventually found its way into the headlines. In April 2016, Daddy Owen married his longtime lover Farida Wambui in a colorful church wedding. Fans admired the union, and many looked up to them as a model couple. Together, they had children and built a life that seemed stable from the outside. But by 2020, cracks had started to show, and by 2021, the marriage had officially ended. When news of the separation broke, many expected Daddy Owen to lash out to speak negatively about his wife, but he did the opposite. He has made it clear time and again that he will never insult her. In his own words, "I will never do that, even with a gun on my head." For him, the reason is simple: respect for the children. He believes that when fathers speak badly about mothers, the children carry that pain in their hearts forever. Instead of bitterness, Daddy Owen chose to turn his experience into a lesson for other men. He openly wants men not to disrespect their baby mamas. These women, he says, gave them children, and for that alone they deserve respect. He reminds fathers that children grow up and one day they will remember how their parents treated each other. But this wisdom didn't come without struggle. After his marriage collapsed, Daddy Owen fell into deep depression. He has admitted to locking himself inside the house, crying for hours and losing all motivation. Music, which had always been his passion, became impossible to write or even sing. He struggled with prayer, with focus, and with the weight of public scrutiny as gossip spread about his personal life. Slowly, with time and determination, he began to heal, and today he uses his voice not only to sing but to encourage. He speaks of the importance of building marriages on purpose, not just love. Love, he says, can be fragile and fade with challenges, but a marriage rooted in purpose can withstand storms. Daddy Owen also looks back on his journey with a mix of regret and clarity. He admits that fame made marriage harder and that maybe he should have tied the knot before his career exploded. Today, he values privacy much more, keeping his personal life away from the public eye. Through it all, one thing stands out: his resilience. From the depth of depression to standing tall again, Daddy Owen's story is one of strength, forgiveness, and growth. He may have faced heartbreak, but he emerged with a message of peace and respect for his children, his ex-wife, and for families everywhere. And so, when Daddy Owen steps on stage today, it is not just a gospel artist. It is a man who has lived through trials, chosen grace over bitterness, and continues to inspire others, not only with his music, but with his life.